I don't know if we got the rally or not. I just rallied through here. He rallied, he did not. He went from a panic to a rout, so that worked good. Everybody here, 3 of them, all came back. He missed. Let's do the one on the wall. You're adjacent and missile fire, so add 2 to it, but you're adjacent to the leader, so add 1. And it's a 5. He missed. And then this guy, being adjacent and in zone of control from there and missile fire, so add 3 to him. And he's a 5, he missed. So that's it for the rally. Let's move to the Roman missile fire phase, and I'll come back. Remember, this is the Judean turn number 6. So here I'm taking all of this artillery, but not that man, on top of the wall. So we're going through breaches -1 and through siege engines. -2 off this dice. It's on the 25 bastion table and becomes a 2, or 24 table, and we do have a disruption. Okay, now I'm going to take 10 on the wall, and -2, so that misses. So the ones right here went against that, and then I want this right here. It's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the wall with militia. Oh, and I need to come up with 10. Let me see. Oh yeah, the one on the wall right here. So it's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now he's not doubled going down a wall because you can't have, it can't be an indirect fire. So indirect fire, I'm -1, I'm -2 off this. So it's actually a 2 on the wall. But he's militia, so it's -1, so it's a 3 on the wall, and the 3 missed. Alright, let's try the ram. The ram's in front of the gate again. Double it, and on a 2 we have 1. I forgot to roll 1 Judean right here. Let's roll him. Add 1 to the dice, and it's a 4. He gets the rout off. Well, the only fire I have, because you can't go ground level to ground level over more than 1 friendly stack. So the only friendly fire I have is right here on this hex. So it's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Looks like a 15. And then this one is on top of the tower, actually. So 15, 16, 17, 18. It looks like I can go 18 on a built-up. And it's a 2. -1, right? No, not for that. And we have a disruption. I'm going to leave the regular so I can fire back right now. So the Roman missile phase is done. Pretty uneventful. Didn't get anything. Disrupted a couple units. Judeans. Let's see what the Judeans can kill any Romans here. I'm trying to think what's best as a Judean. I can take this hex, this says this hex, and get a 12 on those Legionnaires in a built-up. So it puts me on the 12 table in a built-up. -1 to my dice. I mean, I could disrupt them both. The best I could do is disrupt them both or disrupt one. What does that do for me? He just backs them out. I don't know. This one's in the clear. I can take a 6 on the clear and probably kill him. So I can eliminate him and then go down to a 6 on the built-up. So, I don't know. I think I need to go for the kill. So let me go 6. On the clear, 4. -1 because of the heavy infantry is a 3. And yeah, that kills that Legionnaire. And then let's go 6 on the other group. -1 is a 3. It's in a built-up, and that missed. Okay, so I think that was the better route to go. On this side, I have 6. You know what? I don't want that one. Well, I still have... I can go 6. I can go 9. That gets me on a better table on this one. So that's the way to go. 9 on that. I'm going to keep the 4. -1 is a 3. So now it's this table. and it still misses. But that's what I would have rather done. Now I still have this guy left, and it's just a 3 on a built-up. So I think I need a 6. That missed. So we're done out to here. Judeans have 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 and 4 is 16. They can all reach this one. At a 16, I can throw 4 more. I can put 20 on that hex. In a built-up. Yep, let's do it. 4. And that's 2 Ds. Alright, that's all that. This one can't fire through the built-up. You can fire. Oh. Yeah, I would have still done that. Well, let's go 2 on the clear there. -1 for heavy infantry. Ah, not the best. Let's go to the temple. Okay, there's a special rule that says this hex can fire anywhere over all the edifices. But this guy can't fire through it. So it's 3, 6, 9. And then I can choose to use him. Both of these are adjacent. Let me see if that's zone of control. Okay, so we just looked. This is zone of control, so this one has to shoot pieces in its zone of control before it shoots here. This guy does not. So he has 3, 6, 9, 12. We can shoot this 12. I can get 13, 14. And you can't use him. You're going to have to shoot adjacent. 14, and you got to shoot adjacent. You can't shoot through the built-up. So 14 on a built-up. Heavy infantry -1 is a 3. And we do get a disruption. Now let's shoot the ram. Three, 6, 7. 7 on the ram and add 1 for the Calderon. Not going to be a very high table. But we get a 6. And it's a D. Well, it's dangerous. That's why I don't like using... You didn't see me the other assaults ever ram the gates. They're just... You get hammered, and that's the best way to lose your ram. But this one, I got to do it. Outside the wall, 2. Well, I can't get an 8 on it. Don't have anything over there, and it missed. 3, 6. Yeah, let's shoot the missile hex. 6 on the wall. 4. But it's heavy infantry, it's a 3. Missed. And let's shoot the ones here. 3, 6. Nothing there. 3, 6, 9. Actually, 9, 10. 10 and 4. 14 on the wall. -1. Oh, I need a 15. Well, can't get that. Let's just go with 10. -1 off the dice. It's a 5. We have 1 disruption. Well, I didn't have to use the 3, so I could have went 3, 6, 9. Oh yeah, he has to shoot adjacent. Okay. That's it for the Judean missile phase. We disrupted a lot, but we only killed 1 Roman. I'm going to move the Judeans, then I'll come back with the attack. Well, it's the Judeans' turn. Now I'm bringing everything that I get from reserves. They're coming across, they're coming in. I want all the E faction, Eleazar, Shimon, and all the light green faction, which is this guy, which is Joseph. And I'm bringing them in here where their leaders are and they can help rally them. Otherwise, you can't rally other troops. I took Eleazar out of the corner here. I still can hold it. He's not really attacking it. And I brought him into the middle temple. So I got all this trying to push the Romans out of there. And you know, the Judeans get a +1 to their attack and defense in the temple. So maybe we can push them back. I know Titus is there, but now Eleazar is there. And then we can take this and attack this. The gate opening's over here, so he'll come out here and attack this again. And then I'll just attack that for the heck of it. Got nothing else. And that's about it on the temple front. Over here, some of the reserves, the archers. So I got archers all in this line. I'll go ahead and make some attacks here. I backed out the zealot from that hex and switched him with a fresh militia. Put a roadblock up again. Again, I'm not too crazy, worried about losing this upper city, because if he takes the temple, he still wins this assault phase. But at the same time, I can't let him get easily put up escalades and run down here and take 15 hexes in the lower city. Alright, that won't work too good. Although, thinking about it, if he runs down there with a couple guys, I start collecting reserves from here. And, I could have 6 guys pop up out of there to start fighting him or blocking him. Not that they're going to do much. But that's all. It's just making sure. That's why this is the gate entrance. Just making sure he doesn't hop on the wall, keep him blocked there. So I'm going to attack everything I can around here with melee. Shifted 1 archer out of there. I think it's time to weaken that a little bit. Brought him over here. That's it. So we will start the Judean turn 6 melee. Now, I wasn't filming the attacks on the Judeans just because, trying to speed it up, and usually they're uneventful, but we did manage some stuff here. We disrupted, we missed this one. Then we took a 1-to-1 shot here and ended up forcing this unit back. Well, I didn't want to give up the space, so I disrupted the guy and backed him up. Well, here, it was a 1-to-2. We rolled a 6, which becomes a 5 because of heavy infantry. And he had to back up. Well, I don't want to back up everybody because I'm in zone of control. Zone of control, they would all die. So I disrupted one, and he was forced to back up in the zone of control, so he died. So they actually killed the Legionnaire there. Missed this attack. Now I wanted to show this one. This is why I decided to bring on the camera real quick. I took these 2 guys and attacked this at a 2-to-1 using this guy from down the stairs and this. On the 2-to-1 we got him to back up. So we were able to move into this with an A multiple attacker. And that's what I'm trying to surround this. So all of this getting surrounded, you're outflanked and you're doubled on attack. It came out to like 84. The defense here is like 29. I might be off by a number or 2. But anyways, it was a 3-to-1 attack. One of the best odds we can get on Romans ever. And you have nowhere to retreat to. So any disrupted units are automatically eliminated. You have Eleazar and Titus in that hex. So they cancel out each other's modifications. 3-to-1, rolled a 1. It just, we were rolling 6s here, ended up rolling a 1 there. So it ends up being a 0 because you have to -1 for fresh heavy infantry. So a 0 at 3-to-1 is a miss. So a time to go for a nice kill didn't work out. Anyways, I wanted to show that. So this attack is done. And the only other attack we have left is we're going to do this one on here. And then I'm going to attack this one right here. Okay, so this attack was a long shot. 1-to-3, it missed. But this one was a 2-to-1, and we actually got a disruption. Now, I had a disrupted Legionnaire there already. So I can either disrupt the other guy, which would automatically stop my ram from being used in my turn. And I decided to eliminate the already disrupted unit because he's going to get a missile fire, but I'm hoping he just rolls bad. And luckily this guy will survive. Leave it. So I killed the Legionnaire. If I left the Legionnaire, then even if he hit me, I probably wouldn't lose anything. But then I wouldn't be able to use the ram. So killing this guy, he does kill a Legionnaire. And I have a 50-50 chance of this guy surviving so I can use the ram. Anyways, that is the end of turn number 6. We are turn number 7, which is the last daylight turn. Boy, things are getting real close here. I don't know if the Romans can take this game now. We're in the 3rd assault. We have to take the temple. I'll do a rally and come back. The Roman rally phase went pretty well over here. I had this guy get routed, and this guy ended up getting routed. But I saved the guy there. Remember, he's stacked with Titus, so it was whatever I rolled. And then I saved the guy there. Most of these guys got saved out here. Here, I couldn't get those two. Impossible with the... There were 2 or less. Didn't get him, but I saved the guy below. Didn't get him. Didn't get either one of these. One of them was routed. I got the routed off, and I didn't get that guy saved. Other than that, we're back to the Judean missile fire phase. So the most I can get on this hex is 15. Remember, I can't use them. It's zone of control out this gate. And then this guy can get 15, but it doesn't help. I need 16. And I guess I could use that, right? Yeah, I can. So if I use this and these two, I can get the 15 on that. Let's do it. 15 built up minus 1 for fresh heavy infantry. 5 is a 4. It's a 16 actually. And we have 2 Ds. That is beautiful. Well, we're going to take one with him, and I'm going to do the leader, I guess. I don't want to disrupt the soldier, because I need to fight. So we disrupted Lepidus. Alright, and that took everything here. Now this is 3, 6, Calderon, 6, 7. And then, see, I was going to use those on that, but I needed it there. So it's only a 7 on the ram. You get to add 1 because of the Calderon, becomes a 5. And it is a disruption. We stop them. That's all we were looking for, is to stop the ram from being used. Beautiful. Let's go after this pushing guy again, because we have a 2. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 on a tower. 5. Two Ds. Now it's only the pushing unit, so the guy on top is unaffected. Legionnaire is destroyed. Actually, the guys came out, both of those were pushing. So double D, one's destroyed, and the other one is disrupted. So we stopped that tower from moving. So that's everybody here, here. We have this guy right here still, and he can hit, since these aren't in zone of control, he can actually shoot at him. So let's do it. 3 in the breach. Let's do it. 3 in a breach. 1. Oh, I thought I saw another 5 coming. That would be up to there. So it's a miss. And then I can shoot right down the wall at double. So that's 12. And you're routed. So 12. We can take this guy for 15. 15 on a wall. Minus 1 heavy infantry is a 4. And disrupted. I had that guy rallied, right back to disruption. This side. Oh yeah, he's adjacent. Let me check that out. Yeah, you have to fire at adjacent units. So he couldn't get all that. So basically he can only get a 3 on there. A 3 at a 5 with heavy infantry is a 4. So it's on a wall. Yeah, that one missed. So all of these, let's hit something else here. Indirect fire over a unit is 3, 6, 9 on this, but you have to minus 1, and heavy infantry minus 2 is a 1. Missed. Then it would just be these two. You have to fire adjacent, so it's 6 heavy infantry. 5 is a 4. Oh, are those? Yeah, those are actually bastions on that side. So that missed. So it looks like the Temple Fire is done. We stopped the ram, killed a legionnaire, and disrupted a leader. Not bad. Let's move to this. Take 7. We're going to try to hurt these guys some more, but I want to take this and hit this group. So 7 on a built-up. Actually, I need 8. Let's see if I get 8. Because I have 7 right there. That is too bad. Tell you what, we'll take both artillery units 8 on that. Well, no, this guy's stronger right here. So we have 3. Six, 9. Let's do that. The archer's on that. At least we're on that other table. 1. All that for nothing. Missed. Okay, now the 2 catapults will go after this. So it's 8 on that. And that's what we need. So it worked out. 6, and I don't think there's any heavy infantry there. We have 2Ds. Nope. Alright. Stop them from firing. Okay, let's murder some people here. Right here. 3, 6 on the clear. On a heavy infantry. -1 is a 5. And we got him. Okay. Right here in a built-up. This one has to go here. 6 in a built-up. Let me use 6, 9. 9 in a built-up. Because remember, 8's the number. -1. Oh. Yeah, the built-up don't matter. So it's just a 4. And it is a disruption. Boy. Judeans are really rolling good now. Too bad they couldn't get the roll when they were attacking that. Okay, so those 2. So now it's 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 on a built-up. And you -1 for heavy infantry is a 1. That missed. And then lastly is, let's hit this tower. This guy should be on top, but let's hit the tower. 3, 6, pushing the tower. 1, it's probably a miss. Okay. Now I'm not going to film the Roman missile fire, just going to try to clear out some obvious spots to get my infantry in there. And then I'll come back. Okay, so Roman missile fire is done. I ended up killing 1, disrupted. The disrupted guy there I killed. Disrupted both of these. I kind of went for a weaker attack. Oh, I didn't do this last one. Let's do it. Militia right here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 on the wall. Actually, bastion. And +1 because of militia. Ooh, 7. It's a bastion. And we're only at the 6, but it's a 7. It's 2 Ds. So, actually, you have to apply 1 to him who's already disrupted, and then 1 to him. So, okay. Anyways, missed this hex altogether. That's about out here. This one didn't have much to shoot at around here. That's my fault. If I'm not, I took all of these at the militia there, only disrupted it. I killed the militia there, and that was it. So I'm gonna move and I'll come back after moving and show you what I'm going to attack. Well, I want this hex because I got to start attacking here in the open. Roll into this one, looks like it's pretty easy, and get more forces here to team up on Elazar right here. So let's do it. You're a 6, and I have 14, 28, and 11 is 39. Should be 6-1. And because attacking in Temple Quarter, so on this attack, it can't be on its walls. That would be out here. So we're inside. So 6-1, and then they will get a -1 off this dice. With the roll of the 1, jeez, what a way to start. You have the -1 is still a disruption, and he's already disrupted, so luckily he's a goner. Using this, we have a 2-1. You're in the temple. I have cohort. It's a +1 to me. I mean, it's even. A 2-1 won't guarantee me any advancement. I have to advance, so I gotta use these guys. Let's put Titus in it. So 16, 26 now on your 7, and the infantry. Gotta do it. That makes it 3-1. Right, 7 times 4 is 28. Makes it 4-1. Plus I have Titus now, so I actually add 1 to my dice. 4-1 is a 6. Yeah, couldn't leave anything to chance. 2 E's. Have nowhere to advance to. Let's get the cohort in there. A multiple attacker. This one was an A. Actually, we're moving to a B here. And then this was next weakest guy for me to get my forces up there. So let's do it. So with this, it's 35 on this. So it's 7-1. And I have Titus and cohort. Now because I'm attacking from the same edifice, you're not doubled. But you still get the -1. So it's actually +1 to me. 3. 2 E's. So, yeah, I was thinking about hitting somewhere around here. Help me any. I need to clear this hex. If I clear this hex, I think I'm in good shape. It's 2-1. He has Elazar and the temple for -2, but I have Titus +1, so it's -1 off this dice. 2-1. And we got a 6. Becomes a 5. We have 1 elimination. But the 6 gives us a continuous attack. Oh, he has 2 mixed units there. They're actually another minus, so I don't have to -1. So it is a 6 on 2-1. We have an aback and an elimination. Good roll. So one guy gets eliminated. You know what? I'm going to leave the E there since he seems to be next to his leader. This guy's eliminated. And he's going to have to go back, which he can freely there. Elazar's not going to stay there by himself. So that vacated that hex. Nice. Okay, so we now have 2-1 on this hex. The C multiple attack. And I have Titus. And you have just the temple fight. And you're all the same cohort, right? Yeah. So they cancel out. Come on. Good roll. 6 again. Wow. Boy, when they come through, they come through. So it's a back and elimination. Nice. So let's eliminate Wow, let me think about this, because they got nowhere to go. So, the guy eliminated is okay, but the leader and the other man, they're allowed to go to here, but they become overstacked, so they become disrupted. Oh, that's all it is, not a route. My bad. And then they're free to move in the bastion here. So, they're disrupted in the bastion. So, good to go. We have this open. Do I want to move into it? Because right now I'm safe. This guy, disrupted guy, can't move into, well, he can. So can this guy. They can actually cut me off again. But if I keep rolling here, well, let me see. I need to get this cleared. If I can get in there, it would really help. I just moved the one Legionnaire up. Let me continue attacking here. At a 12. I don't have enough for 36, so it's 2 to 1. And I get a +1, but you're in the temple, so let's see if I can roll 3 6s in a row. And a 2. And that one will miss. That ends the attack. Nice little roll right there. Nice little roll. Might as well take a hard, cheap shot here. 6, you got 10, 11, 12, 24. 3 to 1. I mean 1 to 3. That missed. Okay. Let's attack this with 14. The odds are way up there, and it's a militia. It's going to be destroyed without even a need for a roll. Let's go there. And now you have 4 doubled is an 8 to my 14. 1 to 1. 3. That misses. Okay. Looks like that's all the attacks here. I can rain down and kill him, and I'm going to hit this again with my ram on his turn 7. I got no attacks here. I moved up a lot of missile fire. That's what I needed to do. Let's move over to this one. Always looking for to get more men in on the attack. So right here I have 2 stacks attacking this, which is, if I can get 3 by bringing these guys down, I would have to kill this. So you're a 4. I'm a 12. And a 12. I got 24. Well, you're half to 6. So I got 18 to your 4. So it's actually a 4 to 1. Let's try it. Ah, shoot. We have a back, which means you'll just disrupt one. And you can go in there because there's no zone of control in there. Well, that's the kind of stupid stuff that kills you. Alright, we need to hit this guy. I've been hitting this guy the whole time. I can't get anything. You're a 12. And 4 is a 16. 13. 14. It's 27. 32. 42, 45. I have a 45 on your 12, on your 16. So 3 more for a 3 to 1. Just don't have it. Alright, 2 to 1. 5. Like it. Now you're in a built up, so it becomes a 4. And we have 1 disruption. I'm going to hold the hex. So that's all stopped. Now over here, let's try to make the roll. Right here, 11, 12, 13, 14 on 2. 7 to 1. I'm pretty sure it's... So now we have an 11 and 18. 29, definitely over on that. Let's see how many E's. No, I can't move through zone of control, so it don't matter. he will die. We will do a B multiple attack. We get the same thing on here, and I won't be able to move farther if I get extra E's. Another multiple attack right there. Okay, so I'm not going to use this stack because I still may want them to attack here, but right here are all involved in this multiple attack right here, and it's 9 to 1, so I get a +2, and he's in the open. See how many E's I get. There's 4 E's, and there's one guy dead. That means I can advance. Nope, there's zone of control here. So let's move this in. Now let's hit this right here, and I want to hit it with all 3 of these. So it's 44 on 7. So it's 6 to 1, and you get the -1, you're in a built-up. It's a 4. And there's 2 eliminations. Nice. So these are gone. Now can I move 2 into that hex? So let's put these 2 in there. And see, now I can get another hex around this if I can destroy this. You're a 10 in a built-up. So it looks like 2 to 1 on that hex, and I have to -1. Need a good roll here. Ah, 1. So nothing. All the multiple attacks stopped. So the only guy I have left now is right here. And you are a 16 on a 1. A lot of pluses, even though you're in a built-up. Probably going to die. Yes, you do. And we'll put 2 in there. Okay. That's the end of the Roman turn number 7. Temple fight is tough. Judeans aren't out yet. They're going to still counterattack, maybe even block this side, go after the leader there, get some kills. We can knock him back down to just these 2 hexes, and then he has to start again from outside the breach area. Pretty much start all over. I don't know, I can't get guys, well there's no zone of control around here, so I can move around the edifice. So I can occupy this hex 2, this hex with 2, this hex with 2, this hex with 2. So get these guys down off the wall. That's what it's going to have to take. These guys back here, archers. Yeah, it's not over here in the temple. I need the night turns to do it. Alright, we will start the Judean turn 7. It'll be their rally. And we'll come back. I didn't know what else to do. It pulled everybody down, pulled them around. I had to back up the line to put a straight line here. These guys are disrupted with the leader. Pulled these guys to form this. Left that group there. Looks like he's really pinning down quite a bit of Romans. And then, so we're safe here. I mean, can't hold this upper city too much longer, but the Green Army, the faction, Ben Guria, has really been the one holding this down. I mean, there ain't much left of the Jonathan and what's the other, Elazar group here left. I mean, talking 5-6 units. Just don't want them to get in the lower city. The rest of the stuff was all jammed into the temple as much as I could get. And so all the missile fires went. We have 7 damage on this bastion, 7 damage on this one, but he did manage to disrupt another pushing unit there on the ram. These guys, I have to move the panic guide now. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can make it all the way to there. Had to replace it with whatever I could right there. And I put all the people around this temple I could. Again, need to try to block this. I got archers on the wall and doubled up here. And I'll come back after the melee. Don't have much melee over here. All right there. We'll see what happens. Wow. The only guy able to do something was these two Judeans. They started here. They destroyed 2 missile fires. Destroyed the artillery I had. Destroyed the artillery I have. Destroyed another missile fire. Then destroyed a heavy legionnaire. Or another missile fire. Destroyed a heavy legionnaire there. And then disrupted this unit at 1-to-1. We rolled like 2 6s in a row here. And the one had to panic and go this way. So he's done, but wow, he took out plenty of points. So I wanted to show you this attack. My thinking is here again, he's not surrounded because he has places to go to. Unless I can get him surrounded, which would be this hex and this hex, but I don't think I can get him. This one's an 8 on a 12. It'd be 1-to-1. That's a tough shot. This one seems doable because this is a 12. This is an 18 on a 5. That's 3-to-1. But if I don't advance to those hex, my attacks are all done. Question is, should I try it? I'm going to think about it a minute. So I'm looking at it. I can get a 2-to-1 on this force, and he gets to add 1. So I can, even if I get an elimination or a back, he doesn't get the hex, and the whole attack is done. So it's not going to help me much. Yeah, it hurts. I think I should take the 2-to-1 on this, because even a disruption will kill him. So I have 12. I have an 18. It's 3-to-1. Let's do that. 3-to-1. Plus I have Elazar add 1. And it's in the temple. So I get to add 2. And we just got a 6 at 3-to-1. So that worked out good. So now I'm here. And we move in this group. And it's an A multiple attacker. Now I can combine on this with 12, and 12 is 24. I actually have a 30 on 8. It's 3-to-1, and I'm adding 2 to that. Let's do it. 3, 4, 5 at 3-to-1. We have a back and elimination. So we have to eliminate the Legionnaire, and this guy has to go back. And he can go to there, because there's no Zoc in that. But that does advance. I don't want to advance those guys. Let's advance this. Well, I should have left. See, I'd have to leave a guy there. Shoot. He still has a place to go. There's no zone of control in the buildup. I couldn't leave a guy behind, could I? Let me see. Let me think about it. It was 12. 12 is 24. I had 38. That's what it was, right? That's right. 32 and 8. And the 8 would have been, it's 3-to-1 at 24. So I only need to have 24 there. So 12 and 7 is 19. I could have 24 and could have left this archer behind. It still came up with the same attack. Now we have Titus surrounded. Let's see what the odds. Everything's working out good here. I want to, it gives me a 3-to-1. Everybody's doubled. 3-to-1 on Titus. Now Titus and Elazar cancel each other out, but it's a temple, so you add 1. 2 becomes a 3. Probably not that good. Just a disruption. Disruption guy is going to have to die. And that's the end of the battle because he has nowhere to go. Wow. Twice I think we had Titus on the brink there. And we rolled a 1 last turn and a 2 this turn. And he survives. Well, we got missile fire all around them. We'll see what happens. Okay, turn 7 is done. We have to go to the night turn. We have to continue it in nighttime. Romans, turn number 8. For the Roman rally, we have to add 1 to the dice for being night. So I'll come back after the Roman rally. Okay, we destroyed about 4 Roman units all in the clear there. Cleaned it out. Destroyed one over here. A lot of Romans dying now. 35. Everybody that's allowed to shoot on this hex is shooting on it. It gives me 35 on the built-up, which is maximum table. Now, of course, it has a heavy infantry, so we got a -1. Oh, 1, 0. And it's 1 disruption. Every time we're going in for the kill, I'm rolling low. Now watch this one. I've been rolling high on. It's going to be a ram at 10. 3. And that missed. Well, they actually missed the ram this turn. And let's hit the clear right here. 3, 5 on the clear. 5. We have an elimination and a disruption. Okay. It's the Roman missile fire. I'll come back when they're done. The Roman missile fire is done. Killed a guy here, a militia, and those 2 that ran through my whole army, they were sitting in the open, they were killed by the Assyrian archers. Over here, the breach succeeded. I rolled a 3, it's doubled. I already had 7 on it, so took a lot of turns because he kept jacking up my ram. But it breached. Now everybody on it died, which was a Calderon, 2 archers. The leader was there, but you know what? If a diligent player, like when I see obvious mistakes, I would have moved him off for fear of that getting destroyed. So I moved him off. Anyways, that is it. It'll be the Roman movement and attack. So I'm going to try to bust into this. And again, all I need is 10 heavy infantry in the temple quarter, which I have. But I need to control so much of the temple. I didn't look it up right now, but I believe it's 4. So I had 4 last turn, but I really need to... These guys don't have a lot left. If I can get... I need to come down this bastion right here. Hard to do. Okay, I might try to move these guys out of the way and push a tower this side and start getting on this one. I'll see. Otherwise, I got to keep attacking from this corner. But now I have, oh yeah, I can double up on this guy. Okay. Okay, the Judeans aren't giving up. We're in turn 8. We're going to start here. I have a full cohort and a full cohort, but you can only use 1 addition, and they're different legions, so actually they balance each other out and they're -1. Since they're fighting for the temple, I mean, they balance each other out, so it's equal. But fighting for the temple, he's going to get a -1. But I am going to use Titus here too, so it's balanced. And then I believe for night turns, so for being night, he gets another 1. So it's going to be a -1. So it's a 37 on your 5, which is actually 7 to 1, -1. And it's a 4. We have 2 eliminations and a back. So we are dead. And let's see where I want to come from. It looks like I'm going to do the same attack again right here. And again, he has another 5, only oh, I was halved because of the breach, so I'm actually going to have more. So it's 18 and 13, 28, 31, and 4 is 35, and Titus is 45. So I have a 45 attacking that 5. So it's 9-1. I have to be -1 for the different faction. So it's -1. And I have Cohort Integrity, so that equals out. And then I have Titus add 1, so I'm up +1. But he is defending in the temple, and it's night. So it actually is a -1 to the dice. At 9-1, I get to add 2 for being over, so I end up with a +1. 6 becomes a 7. And we have 3 E's. I was hoping for something like that. Now, he's eliminated. And I can take a advancement. And now I'm not in Zoc. I think I can advance again. He can move another hex.